I will call the meeting to order. So item number 2 is disclosure of pecuniary interest in the general nature thereof. Seeing none. Item 3 is delegations, and we have none scheduled. Item number 4 is report of the Director of Community Services. And we have one item, and I will turn it over to the Director to provide us with some of the details.
Good afternoon, everyone. Through the chair, this is a land license agreement renewal for a right-of-way that runs along soccer fields. The reason why it's separate from the Packham Road, also right-of-way agreement, is because at one time we didn't own these lands. They were acquired, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. And so we have entered into a contract with them that is expiring shortly. We will expire December 31st, 2001. And we have been in contact from them, and they are interested in renewing for a 5-year term. And if you can see by the picture, it shows the area that we're renewing. The impact in terms of cost is low, $127 with. It has the opportunity to go higher based on calculation, but certainly not a huge impact to our budget. Open for questions.
I'll open it up to the committee. Any questions, Councillor Henderson or Councillor Burback, for our director? No? Seeing none. Councillor Burback?
I'll move the staff recommendation.
Okay, thank you. If there is no further questions or comments, I'll call the motion. All in favor? And that is carried. Thank you. Dave, department update. Is there anything you want to share to the committee on what's going on?
Sure, absolutely. There's a couple of highlights you can see by our transit ridership that it's increasing, and it's almost back to normal. And of course, a lot of that is based on our student ridership. And according to our transit manager, he's never seen so many student ridership, so it's that's good. Our parallel transit is slowly creeping up, but a lot slower than regular transit. As you may know, in our facilities, so Allman, Dufferin, Rotary Complex, Agriplex do have security in the front door to check to make sure that people are double vaccinated as per the Ontario government's regulation. And we also have a person there on busy times to check the active screening. This is becoming extremely costly as we're using an outside contractor. The price is reasonable, but it's still every day, almost all day. On the Dufferin and the Allman, it's only in the evenings past 4 o'clock. The Rotary Complex and the Agriplex are from open to close. For the Agriplex, we are almost returning to full programming. That's good. We're getting people out and active, and our arenas are also busy. We did have a tournament on the last weekend, and there were no real issues. We did have a couple of issues asking people to wear masks, nothing serious. And in terms of entry into the facility, we use the wristband system, so we're continually checking people that we've already checked, and that seemed to work very well. And we have a girls tournament coming up in a couple of weeks, and we will use the same system. That's all I have.
Great, thank you. Item number 6 is the advisory committee and outside board minutes. Yes, Councillor Henderson.
I just thought it'd be worth, I don't know if anybody's going to watch this meeting or not, but I thought it'd be worth just pointing out, in case they don't go and read the agenda, that the week of October 17th to the 23rd, 9,346 people rode the bus. You know, sometimes you hear people say, oh, nobody's ever on the bus. I was in Woodstock the other day, and I saw their bus go by, and it was empty. And I thought, it's a common thing at the odd time buses will be empty. You might not have saw somebody just got off at the, a bus stop before, and maybe 2 or 3 bus stops down the thing, they're picking it up again because everybody gets on and off at different locations. And that 9,346 is new riders each time, right? Like because it doesn't keep track of the same person. So if I go out to the mall and catch it, then I catch it back. That's counted as 2, right? Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
I just think it's worth noting that, you know, there's quite a few people riding our bus, and you know, we could have room for more. And same as accessibility, getting people around our city it's very important. You say it's down, but 274 people rode it, so you know, like that's still important. And the bus shelters look very nice. They're looking great. I know Mike is working on fixing the benches because they installed the wrong ones, the ones with the bars in the middle. So that was great to hear that he's getting that already fixed. So that's really all my. Oh, I know. I had one more comment. So if somebody comes up to say the Almond Arena and just wants to run in and use the washroom, are they allowed to do that if they're not vaccinated?
Yeah, yes, that's correct. If they identify themselves as wanting to come in and use the washroom, they do not need to be double vaccinated. to enter the
Right.
facility.
Okay, I just wanted to get that straightened out because I had a question about that and I was pretty sure that's how it was. So, okay, thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Anderson. Item 7, our next subcommittee meeting will be in January, as our December has been rescheduled. So stay tuned for the January 2022 date. Item 8 is a motion for adjournment. Motion by Councillor Burbach, and all in favor, and that is carried. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Enjoy the rest of this sunny day, everybody.